Greetings, YouTube. You are currently standing on the banks of the Merrimack River. And all around me, you will see large red brick buildings. These large brick buildings were at one time all mill buildings, because the city I live in, Manchester, was at one time one of the largest manufacturers of textiles in the world. And it was all made possible by this river, which I freely admit at the moment isn't all that impressive looking, because it is very, very low. We have had a very dry summer here. Haven't had much rain. But this is the river. And because of this river, we were able to have lots and lots of mills, all run by power from this river. I'm going to walk on down here real careful like. Try not to trip while I'm filming and carrying a camera at the same time. And like I said, the river is very low, but there have been years when the river has been very, very high. There's a little wildlife over there. In fact, I have seen the water as high as these guardrails right here. So it's been very high in the past. But at the moment, things are kind of dry. At one time, we used to have gates set up here on the river so that people who were doing kayaking and such could use the river. But those have since washed away in any number of floods we've had over the years. Now you notice the very large bridge right over there. And that bridge, if you were to follow it that way, leads to my house. That's the bridge I drive across every single day, and I just drove across it a few minutes ago to get here. And we have more wildlife. Let's see if I can get the wildlife in here, because at the moment I'm having a hard time actually seeing the little screen on my camera. It's really, really bright out here, and I'm like wearing sunglasses. It's so bright out. I don't do well in the bright light any longer. But they are adorable little ducks, aren't they? But I love this river. This is a place I come to occasionally just because it's a really cool location. And if you notice those big stone stumps in the distance, those right there are the remnants of old bridges that have again fallen into disrepair and washed away over time. Wow, at the moment all I can see is the stairs behind me. It's kind of weird. But this is the Merrimack River, and if you go way up there, in fact I'm probably going to do a film up there at some point, there is a hydro dam. We have a hydro dam in my city that generates around 13 megawatts of power every year. So let's see if I can get those ducks in there.